Hey, welcome to Discovering the World of Natural Health. I'm your host, Claiborne Holtzman. You know, as we continue to move into 2024, and we're doing this on the 8th day of January already. I mean, time stands still for no man. My mom used that many times. And I want to share with you some really cool stuff today. I want to tell you this product is so good that it is put into several different ways for you to be able to get it. And I'm going to explain to you why you are going to want to go to Remedy This Naturally. And I'm going to make this possible too. We've got a limited supply of some free samples of this product. If you will come and you will tell them January the 8th, Chlorophyll, and you can get your free sample as long as they last. They give out. I'm sorry, you just won't fast enough getting to Remedy This Naturally. But this is exciting stuff. The other thing that we have available from a company is called Sea-Iodine. And I'm going to make that possible for you to be able to get it so you can try it, okay? It's important. I'm going to talk to you about it. But the main thing, and one more thing. This is number 3, is food enzymes. So we're going to talk about chlorophyll, we're going to talk about Sea-Iodine, and we're going to talk about liquid chlorophyll. So chlorophyll, food enzymes, and Sea-Iodine. It's got to have it. Everybody has got to have it because it is a phenomenal product. Let me just do this. First of all, let me get to, I know where I want to go. Yeah, I want to go right there first. And what we got first is, this is the liquid chlorophyll, and this is the ES, chlorophyll ES, stands for extra strength. So that is in a 16 ounce. So that's the one thing we're going to talk about. Then we're going to talk about the liquid chlorophyll in the quart size. Then we're going to talk about this. This is the new addition. This is the new baby on the block. This is right here, chlorophyll. And it is detoxifying stick pack. And this is what we're going to make sure if we got them, chlorophyll, take it, put it in your water, shake it up and drink it. Powerful. I'm going to tell you about this in a minute. And the other thing is food enzymes. Why is that important? Along with probiotics, it's what helps you get the nourishment and the energy out of your food to go into your body to change your life drastically. It's what you get because it's not in the food anymore. We're not eating food anymore. We're eating junk. Yep. We've been sold a bill of goods, folks. But thank you. Yes, I appreciate all those accolades you keep telling me about, that you want me to continue to do this for you so you can have these expertise, so you can overcome the stuff that's robbing and stealing and destroying within us. It's destroying our physical body. It's destroying our mental capacity. And we're spending money on stuff that it ain't food. And if we're doing that, we're wasting money. So let's talk about ES, chlorophyll, ES chlorophyll. I'm going to take it and let's see. Think I'll see up there. Yeah, we opened it up to rob from you. All right there. And here's the big mama next to it. Well, I guess we could do this. Hold on. We can play for a minute. I love it. And Lee's going to come up with something on the screen anyway, so how about that? That's what we're talking about right now. And talking about that, and where'd the chlorophyll? Oh, I'm using the chlorophyll bottle for a. That's not a good idea. We're going to just take that down, put that there, and put this beside it over on this side. There you go. Very good. I'm proud of it, folks. I love it. Something I drink my best every day. Liquid chlorophyll. Let's see what the specialists talk about. Let's see what the people in the know say about it and what it does. Liquid chlorophyll ES, extra strength, contains a proprietary plant source, chlorophyll complex that is naturally flavored with spearmint oil. The extra strength, paraben-free formula contains no artificial colors or preservatives. And folks, a lot of stuff that we have, it's got wax in it, paraben, P-A-R-B-E-N. And that's not something that's good for us. All right, let's go here and see if it'll tell me anything. Okay. What is paraben? Just a moment. Okay. Paraben is a chemical compound that are commonly used as preservatives in cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, products. Chemically, they are a series of para-hexobenzonates or esters of para-hydrobenzoate acid. Research is being conducted to evaluate the potential health implications of paraben usage. So, let's see what it says, if I can make it sound a little bit bigger. Yeah, parabens, it's not something that's good for us. Parabens prevent the growth of mold, bacteria, and yeast. They are added to cosmetics, personal care products, and increases the shelf life and stability on stuff. Parabens are commonly found in cosmetics. Okay, science, parabens are endocrine. Oh, don't do that. Anyway, parabens is not what's in the best interest for us to take. So they've taken it out of this bottle effect. You got side effects of paraben. What is a paraben? So we're going to know that. Anyway, look it up. P-A-R-A-B-E-N. I want to talk to you about something good for you, not something negative. I've said enough about it for you to figure out that parabens aren't good, and therefore, Nature's Sunshine does not put it into their product. So, let's go from there. What's next? Dark green leafy vegetables such as spinach are rich sources of chlorophyll. And I'll jump ahead of myself. We, as good old Southern folks, we should have eaten our weight in this during the holiday seasons as we finished up with 2023. And with them collards, yep. The substance that provides plants with their green color, sodium copper chlorophyllum, which is derived from natural plant sources of chlorophyll, a commonly utilized as a dietary chlorophyll supplement because of a water-soluble and more stable against oxidation than chlorophyll. Sodium copper chlorophyllum has been shown to be readily absorbed during oral treatment with a greater potential availability than dietary chlorophyll. So the chlorophyll that we are trying to offer you, if you pick it up at Remedy This Naturally, is quote unquote better for you. All right? Chlorophyll is powerful stuff. I mean, if they've come out with these little packets, so you can take it with you, get a bottle of water, put the two together, and you can drink it when you want to. Because these here, once you open them, and because it doesn't have the negative anti-spoiling product in there, you can do it. Chlorophyll, powerful stuff. All right, let me see what else we can talk about. Chlorophyll copper chlorophyllum has a long history of therapeutic use in traditional medicine, with no reports of toxic effect in over, listen carefully, in over 50 years of clinic uses in humans. So for the last 50 years, no negative. Sodium copper chlorophyllum has been widely studied due to the beneficial biological effects, including, listen what? Now, here's why this is sitting on my desk in front of us. Okay? First of all, including anti-inflammatory. And I'm going to tell you, if you eat animal protein and you're not taking your PDA, that's another thing, protein digestive aid. What I brung along was the food enzyme that not only covers the PDA, but it covers your starches and your fats and your other items that are in the food that need to be broken down so we can get the benefit from them, okay? Isn't that important? So including anti-inflammatory, wound healing. Now, there are special things that people do that the skin will not heal, okay? There's actually a place you can go to called wound healing therapy by your medical profession. And this is something that will help and something you can talk to your doctor about and see if this anti-inflammatory and wound healing properties internal deodorizes activity and its ability to treat kidney stones by controlling calcium oxidate crystals. Sodium copper chlorophyllum is commonly used in a gentilic and oxalis, in other words, a surgical construction of an artificial excretory opening. Patients to control body fecus and urinary odor, as well as ease constipation, prevent halitosis, bad breath. Sodium copper chlorophyllum is also used extensively as a food additive and food dye. Yeah, because I'll tell you, if you pour it on your clothes, it'll stain them. Furthermore, studies have shown that sodium copper chlorophyllum reduces the growth of Staphylococcus aureus and Listeria monotogens. I'm going to get away from that and just tell you this. It takes and helps get rid of bacteria that causes food poisons in vitro. So, good stuff. Good stuff. A randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial was conducted among residents of the city of Guangdong, and this is in China. All participants had been unavoidably exposed to toxins, an environmental carcinogen linked to liver cancer. In other words, there was the contamination from the food supply. And what happened was they found in moldy grains and stuff like that, they could use it against those things. The study found that supplementation with sodium copper chlorophyll prior to meals significantly reduced urinary excretion of carcinogens. Research conducted that sodium coprophyll may lower the risk of developing liver cancer, okay, which is the leading cause of cancer death in Guangdong. Furthermore, another study involved human volunteers. What happened? That the chlorophyll pre-treatment limited the absorption and bioavailability of aflatoxin. So this green stuff has some studies done and proven that the toxins of the bacteria, inflammation, were turned around. And that's what it says about the chlorophyll ES. And the other thing, what is really, I love this, is the taste. If you like Wrigley Spearmint chewing gum, don't worry about if you're going to like the taste of this, because it is flavored with spearmint. Yeah. Spearmint oil. And it's registered as an intestinal antispasmodic, antiemetic, a substance that alleviates nausea and vomiting. What I got so excited about, and when I tell you about the spearmint there, you can actually get spearmint and take it, but this has the food grade spearmint already in it. And when you get ready to use it, the chlorophyll will help to ease the pain and inflammation in the gut. And just as a side note, I didn't tell you this a while ago. Yeah, I'm going to whisper this, though. Y'all just listen carefully. If someone you know, including yourself, goes to the bathroom and can't nobody go in behind you because of the odor, taking this liquid chlorophyll will help minimize, if not clear up over the time you're taking it. The poopy fairy won't smell so bad. So just saying, you may want to think how this can benefit. If it's you that's stinking, hey, be a friend to the person who goes in the bathroom behind you. Get the chlorophyll, get rid of the stinky, and the spearmint will help to change the ability to go to the bathroom before or after somebody. Yep, I'm going to read that. The spearmint oil is regarded as an intestinal antispasmodic, those cramps, and antiemetic, a substance that alleviates nausea and vomiting. So, and if you got these on hand, you never know sometimes when you get hold of some bad food and you need to do something about it. Open one of these packs up, put it in the water, and test it to find out. It can't do nothing better than what you got when you're already throwing up. So, okay, get on with the show. And vomiting. Spearmint oil is often used for digestive problems, including colic, gas, indigestion. In addition, a randomized, double-blind clinical test confirms that spearmint oil is safe and effective therapeutic option for the treatment of chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting. Furthermore, spearmint oil is antibacterial, antifungal, activity against a variety of human pathogens, including the Helicobacter pylori. That's a bacteria responsible for most ulcers and many cases of chronic gastritis. Staphylococcus, the difference, bacteria that contributes to tooth decay, and common used food illnesses like food poisoning. So, spearmint added to the chlorophyll. Woohoo! Combination is good. Oh, you just joined us. Remember, as long as I have a supply, and you'll come in and you will tell them, sample liquid chlorophyll, January the 8th, 2024. You can get one. Provide your bottle of water. You provide your own bottle of water. Put it in there and go for it. You never know when you're going to need it and what these things will do for you. Okay? That was the ES. Then we got another one. We got a little bit more information for it. Chlorophyll, dark green leafy vegetable such as spinach are rich sources of chlorophyll and substances that provide plants with their green color. The chlorophyll in the plants is the plant blood. And what is blood? It's the lifeline. So chlorophyll is the lifeline to the tree, and it gets in there in the background, and good one right behind my head here with the green leaves. Don't see too many of them right now because we're doing this program in January the 8th, 2024. All right. Sodium copper chlorophyllum, which is derived from the natural plant sources of chlorophyll, a commonly utilized as a dietary chlorophyll substance because it is water soluble and more stable against oxidation than chlorophyll. So it's not just chlorophyll, but the chlorophyll that is better force. Sodium copper chlorophyllum, that's the one that's better for us, has been shown to be readily absorbed following oil treatment with a greater potential bioavailability than dietary chlorophyll. So what you're getting an upgrade of chlorophyll if you choose the one we've got with Nature's Sunshine here. Sodium copper chlorophyllum has a long history of therapeutic use in traditional medicine, with no reports of toxic effects in over 50 years. And that's of clinical use in us Homo sapiens, humans. Okay, gotcha. Copper chlorophyll, or about sodium copper chlorophyllum, has been widely studied due to the benefits biological effects, including anti-inflammatory and wound healing properties, internal detoxifying, and the ability to treat kidney stones by controlling the calcium oxidate crystals. So them crystals is what caused that. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Don't want to pass it. Sodium copper chlorophyll is commonly used in gastric, and ostro is a surgical construction of anti-excreted opening to control the body. It helps control the fecal and the urinary odor, as well as the ease constipation and prevent halitosis and bad breath, which is bad breath. Sodium copper chlorophyll is also extensively as a food additive and food dye. Furthermore, studies have shown that the coprophyllum helps get rid of staphylococcus. And if you have any doubt, sometimes that things may have been in the refrigerator too long, or we didn't refrigerate it, especially not right now as much, but when we get into the spring and the summer and people start having picnics, buddy, I'm gonna make sure I have my chlorophyll drink with me, because all that food cannot be of no bacteria. I watched one of those videos about what happens when we touch something, and how they're cooking in the kitchen and so forth, and how all the bacteria was all over everywhere. I'm drinking chlorophyll. Yes, I am. I got my supply waiting for the summer, but we're gonna get through the winter first, and we're gonna use it because it's gonna help build my immune system. And I don't mind sharing something that's going to help you build your immune system, because Remedy This Naturally is very used to helping and contributing to natural health. That's what's just important. And then the soft gel capsules of liquid chlorophyll contain 50 milligrams of sodium coprophyllum in a soybean oil and water base. That's this one right here. Yeah, and you can take it and pop the pill. It's digestive tract detoxification. And look, as stickler as the FDA is in this time of what's going on, Nature's Sunshine could not put on the label of this bottle unless it was the truth. And that is digestive tract detoxifier. That's important to know. So, yeah, detoxifier. What do you think about it? Think chlorophyll may be something you want to try? Remedy This Naturally, 1140 Benvenue Road, is there for you to help give you what you need. I'm going to read on the back of the bottle right here and tell you what it says. It's okay. Chlorophyll is a green pigment in the plant that harnesses the sun's energy in photosynthesis. Sun, photosynthesis. Chlorophyll in plant performs metabolic functions such as respiration and growth. We search the world over for the purest ingredient, no matter where they are grown, to ensure the active ingredients are delivered just in natural as nature intended. Trust you for that, folks. Chlorophyll. And if I would have taken This one, you notice the label here? I'm going to give it up and just tell you the truth about it. This has the same thing written on the back as this one does on the back, but watch how easy I'm able to do this. 1, please recycle this bottle. That's small print. We are committed to you and the planet. Okay? Chlorophyll is the green pigment in plants that harness the nature's energy in photosynthesis. Chlorophyll in plants perform metabolic functions such as respiration and growth. We source the world's purest ingredients, no matter where they are grown, to ensure that the active nutrients are delivered just as nature intended. So, and it has a seal on the top of it. If that seal is not up there, don't use this stuff. Don't use it. But it says take 2 tablespoons in an 8 fluid ounce glass of cold water daily. Refrigerate after opening. And that would be, both of these need to be refrigerated after opening. You don't have that issue when you have the packets and soft gel. Okay? It's just a convenient way of handling it. Okay? What do you think about it? I think chlorophyll is the bomb. I think chlorophyll is the way to go. And before I go to the digestion, talk about it, this is already good for digestion and gas and burping, belching, bloating, and when you can't stand the smell from having to eliminate number 2. So graceful. All right, so remedy this naturally. Those of you who are watching on this program, if you will go to Remedy This Naturally and say, I saw Claiborne talk about liquid chlorophyll and he said I could have a packet, that I'm going to buy myself a bottle of water and I'm going to put this in there and I'm going to see how well I'd like it. I like it cold. That's the best way. I like it when it's cold. And just tell them, WHIG TV show on January 8th, 2024, could I have my free sample? As long as we got one, we'll share it with you. Okay? Now, food enzymes, let's see if I can go to there. Let me, first of all, if I was so smart and I would pay attention that on page 141, sounds so quiet when you're not talking, you know? Okay, 141. All right. Food enzyme 141. Clean start. It's got the wrong number written down here. DEF. How about food enzymes? Page 241. Big difference than 141. Let's change my notes over here. Get that right. 241. You're gonna love this too. Food enzymes, I'm gonna set it up here so you can see which one we are talking about. Okay. You know, it is amazing how just some of these little tidbits that I give you and how they can help you are phenomenal. So what we're talking about now is food enzymes. And food enzymes basically are what is in the food to help us be able to break it down, assimilate it, and get the nutrients into the body. First of all, If you can't digest it, you can't assimilate it. If you can't assimilate it, you cannot get the benefit from the food that we're eating. Okay, food enzyme is a broad spectrum digestive enzyme. It's a supplement formulated to aid digestion of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, and ease digestive problems. Food enzymes can also improve the absorption of vitamins and minerals and help maintain normal pH levels, detoxify the colon, and stimulate the growth of healthy intestinal bacteria. Did you hear all of that? Let's go to the next paragraph. Enzymes are essential. In other words, if you're not having enzymes in your diet, you're missing out on the essential when it comes to being able to digest, assimilate, and get the nutrients from food. Okay, the enzymes are especially essential nutrients that initiate the virtually all of the chemical reactions occurring within the body. Life cannot be sustained without them. In addition, enzymes and the elimination of toxins, including potentially harmful allergens, environmental pollutants, via the colon, the kidneys, the lung, the skin, unless obtained in the diet from raw fruits and vegetables or dietary supplements. The substance demand treatment. The substance demands placed in the body to manufacture enzymes can result in enzyme deficiency, such as a common problem that can lead to digestive dysfunction, cardiovascular disease, obesity, cancer, and other illnesses. Now, think about this for a moment. If we don't have the ability to absorb and we don't get the enzymes, do you realize that we have the potential to produce disease in our body and we get sick because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing to help this place we live be able to go forward in a happy and healthy way? I'm going to read that again. It says, let's see. Okay, I'm going to start right here. In addition, enzymes aid in the elimination of toxins, including potentially harmful allergens and environmental pollutants, via the colon, the kidneys, lungs, and skin. Now listen carefully. Unless obtained in the diet, in the diet from what? The first word is raw, R-A-W, not cooked, not pasteurized, harmonized, but raw, fruits and vegetables, or dietary supplements. And I'm going to say that the majority of you that are watching me on this show do not do any natural products. You don't eat any fruits and vegetables, and probably not even supplements. But if you'll start putting them in your diet, you can start becoming a healthier person. The constant demand placed on our body to manufacture enzymes can result in enzyme deficiency. And this is a common problem Now, common problem that leads to what? Digestive dysfunction, cardiovascular disease, obesity, cancer, and other illnesses. We've got to have live food in order to get what the body needs to keep us happy and healthy. And so it says fruits, vegetables, and supplements. That's why we take them. And please, take a supplement that has nutrients in it that are worthwhile. Okay. Research has shown that as we age, the body's production of hydrochloric acid and pancreatic enzymes begin to decline, causing problems with enzymatic food digestion. As a result, middle-aged and older individuals often experience more difficulty digesting heavier meals than younger people. And I'm going to say this, that if you are a meat eater, you need to look into PDA, protein digestive aid. There's some in here in this one to help with the full spectrum of what we're needing to digest and assimilate so we can get the nourishment from it. The enzyme supplementations can be beneficial, essentially or especially if one consumes animal protein. Plus, since cooking destroys the enzymes naturally found in raw foods, people of any type can benefit from taking digestive enzymes when eating cooked food. Enzymes were designed to be natural. So each capsule of this product called Food Enzymes, listen to me carefully so you know what you're doing, provides a proprietary blend of betaine, HCl, hydrochloric acid, alpha amylase, pepsin, bromelain, papain, bile salt, pancreatin, lipase, that's for people who do dairy. Each capsule of food enzyme will digest a minimum of 30 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbohydrates, and 20 grams of fat. So it's in there, in the bottle, for you to take it. And because you're missing out on it, and very few of us are doing live food, we got to do what we need to make it work right, okay? Betaine, which is HCl, and that's hydrochloric acid, and that's basically what's in the PDA, is a natural supplement commonly used in digestive aids. HCl is secreted by the stomach's parietal cells. Efficient protein digestion can only occur if there are sufficient levels of HCl to produce a low pH acid environment. pH is another investment we'll talk about. HCl then combines with peptogens secreted by the stomach chief cells to create pepsin, the principal enzyme responsible for actually breaking down proteins. Many cases of heartburn and indigestion are often effectively treated with HCl supplements. Although a seeming paradox, Sufficient HCl is necessary for the stomach's exit valve and pylorus to open and allow food to pass through into the duodenum. Without enough HCl, the pylorus cannot open correctly, thus trapping food and any stomach acid that is present and causing discomfort. In addition to aiding digestion by denaturing protein, HCl also kills any ingested bacteria and parasites. And when you go to the grocery store and you do get some grapes, wash them. I tell you what, I tell you my secret. With the grapes, I will take them and I'll put them in a bowl and I'll put 1 drop of Dawn soap. And I will take a quart or more of water, put it in there, and put the water on cool, and let it agitate that water, and there'll be plenty of suds. Then I just take and wiggle, sprinkling with my hand, the grapes, and then what happens? I rinse it thoroughly. But before I do, I'd suggest look at the water you wash the grapes in and see how dirty it is. And also see if there's any little bugs or little live varmints of any kind, no matter how small, in that water that you just washed your grapes in. It's nasty. Nasty. Okay. HCl also kills ingested bacteria and parasites. Without sufficient HCl in the stomach, acid and viral shifts to an alkaline pH, which fosters the buildup of undigestible bacteria and overgrowth of Candida albicans. Although HCl makes some minerals and include calcium and iron more absorbable, in fact, the HCl deficiency can lead to anemia and osteoporosis in spite of iron and calcium-rich dietary intake. Thus, supplement HCl can only help improve digestion, but also enhance your calcium absorption. And let me just, if you listen to the first half of the program, you would realize that the chlorophyll actually helps kill bacteria and fungus. So, when in doubt. The other things that are in the product, food enzyme, is alpha amylase. Is secreted in both the pancreas and the perineal gland, one of the largest pair of salivary glands. Amylase breaks down glycogen, starches, and the majority of other carbohydrates and smaller carbohydrate molecules, also referred to as simple sugars. Amylase facilitates the digestion of, high starch foods, including white bread, pasta, potatoes. Supplement amylase may be helpful to reduce sugar and cravings and found with low blood sugar. So you're getting something in there. You're getting your HCl, you're getting your betaine, you're getting your amylase, you're getting your pepsin, and I'll just name the rest of them: bromelain, papain, biosalt, pancretin, lipase. You know, those are things that are necessary. And how many people ever told you that you had to have in your body was necessary for the body to be able to break down, digest, and assimilate? It's important. Very important. So the pepsin is an it's acid environmental for the stomach, and pepsin, you've heard of pepsin AC, is also used to remedy a lack of appetite. Incidentally, pepsin is secreted by the gastric pyloric gland, initially in the form of pepsinogen, which has no digestive activity upon contact with the hydrochloric acid. Then when it comes in and does like it's supposed to do, folks, if things are not going right in us and being able to digest, assimilate, normally we are messed up in our understanding of food and what's good for us and what's not good for us. And with the diet that's going on within us today, the protein is very important, critical. We are big in the United States. I think we consume 30% of the protein that's necessary. We have the largest in Duplin County of raising of pork, and also the side effects that come along with it. North Carolina has a large amount of chicken houses and different things, and we're going to have to feed them better so they don't have negative things happening to them. Start paying attention, and I'm going to suggest that you take and clean and make sure that the things that we are eating have been sanitized like they should have been. Okay? With the last couple of minutes left in the program, I don't need to get on a whole new topic of things that can happen, but I'm going to just say this. If the chlorophyll, if you will take advantage of it and give it a try, a minimum of 90 days, 30 days you will notice a difference. I noticed a difference when I take my little packet. I can't get over what took them so long to do this and put it in the packet. And the other thing within the last minute, if you'll go by Remedy This Naturally and say you saw about Sea-Iodine, and was very important us to have in our system, and very quickly within the last minute, iodine is a health-promoting trace element essential to life and usually ingested by consuming table salt. But many people avoid salt for health reasons. Sea-Iodine provides 1,000 micrograms of the essential element without upping the salt intake. Promote thyroid health and beyond with Sea-Iodine. Uses ingredients harvested from a blend of organic marine algae to support health iodine levels. Sea-Iodine benefits essential for the thyroid health supports healthy iodine levels without salt. Convenient way to get your daily iodine intake. What is iodine? Real quick, is a trace element commonly found in seafood. It facilitates the production of thyroid hormones, tridosylthyramide, T3 and T4. Essential elements for life. Iodine supports production of two important thyroids, T3, T4, and a healthy thyroid helps us take health-conscious individuals support optimal health. If you come in and talk to us and just say, I saw Claiborne on WHIG, and as long as it lasts, I have a free bottle of Sea-Iodine for you. Come in and talk to us about it first. Thank you. God bless. May good health be yours. And yes, chlorophyll is the talk for today.